Hi guys, so today I've got a pretty busy day. I need to go to the shops and just get some wee bits and pieces, but I'm also going to be going to Waterstones. I'm going to get some books because I'm going on holiday. Well, it's not really holiday. I'm going away for like a few months to a different country and I want to get some books and things before I go. So I'm just going to have a little look about. I'm currently reading A Court of Wings and Ruin. I am about like 80% of the way through, so I'll be done with that soon. So I'm going to get the next book in the ACOTAR series and then some other books and things for when I go away. So yeah. Okay, so I'm about to go into the shops. I haven't really planned out what I'm getting yet or what books I want or anything like that, so I could come out with one book or I could come out with like 6. I really don't know, but I guess I will see. Oh god, so I am back out the shops. I really could not help myself. I got quite a few things from Waterstones. I tried to film a little bit in there, but it was actually quite busy. Like, I feel like it's never that busy in there, but it was quite busy and I felt kind of awkward like whipping my phone out. So I got a couple shots, but like nothing. Anyway, I did go a bit overboard, but I figure it's okay because like I'm spending my money on books. There's worse things I could be spending my money on, and also where I'm going there is not Waterstones there, so maybe I will not buy so many books while I'm away. So really this is just my last big splurge on books for the next few months. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. Let's be honest. Is that going to happen? Probably not. I'll probably find somewhere I can buy things, but that is okay. My bank account will not thank me, but you know what? I'll have a good time with them. So okay, so I think I'm gonna now go to Starbucks and then I'm gonna go to the park and maybe just try and finish A Court of Wings and Ruin because I don't know, I feel like that would be fun. And you know, I'm not really a big Starbucks person, like I don't really drink coffee, but see in the summertime when they've got those refresher things, or refresher, whatever they are, I will be spending all my money on them because they are beautiful. So that's where I'm going now. Okay, so I have got my Starbucks and I'm very happy about that, and I'm currently just parked. I think I'm gonna sit and read a bit of A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I think I should finish that for today, which is good because I have a lot of books that I need to read, so the quicker I get that done the better. Okay, so I am home. It has been a few hours. I have got my books that I got at Waterstones today. I went a little bit overboard, however I did restrain myself because I think there was like 2 other books as well on top of what I did get that I also wanted, but I was like, you're about to spend way too much money in here, and I kind of did. But I figure it's okay. It's not the worst thing to be spending my money on, you know? Like, I'm not complaining. It's all good. This was completely by accident, but I've just realised all the books that I've bought today kind of fit in like a colour scheme, which was really not on purpose. I just noticed that now as I was taking them out of the bag, but you know, always living to be aesthetic. So the first book that I got and the one that I went in to buy was A Court of Frost and Starlight. I'm really excited to read this book, not because it's like meant to be like a spectacular one in the series, but just because the length of it. Like I've been loving the series, right? I really have, but there's just something so exhausting about reading giant books. So see the fact that after the 700 mammoth of a book that is A Court of Wings and Ruin, that I can just pick up this, what, 200 and something? Roughly 230 pages. The fact that I get to pick this up and I could probably realistically read this in like a day. So I am so excited for that and I can't wait to read it. Okay, so the next book that I got today was Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I recently just finished reading Beach Read, which was also by Emily Henry, and I loved that book. I read it in about like 2 days I just flew through it. I couldn't put it down and it was just so perfect. I think I rated it 5 stars. I absolutely adored that book. So I just kind of thought I better get another Emily Henry book, and maybe she will become one of those, you know, must buy authors for me, that anytime she comes out with something I will just automatically buy it. So I'm excited to read this book, and hopefully it will live up to the kind of standards that I've set for her. I don't want to disappoint myself if it's not as good as Beach Reads, because I just loved that one. But either way, I'm excited to read this book. Okay, so the next book that I got was Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. This is the second book after It Happened One Summer, which is the one that follows Piper and Brendan. And this one is about Piper's sister and Brendan's friend and someone that he works with on his ships. And I really loved It Happened One Summer. I just really liked her writing. And I've kind of been putting this one off a little bit, not because of any particular reason, just I've been kind of caught up with ACOTAR. But I figured now that I'm kind of coming to the end of ACOTAR, I can come back to these books, and so I'm going to be reading this pretty soon. Also, I feel like it will match the vibe of summer, and it is currently about to go into summer, so I thought this would be a pretty good time to buy and read this book. But either way, I'm really excited for it. I really enjoyed their characters in It Happened One Summer, even though they weren't really there for that much of the story. But I liked them enough that I'm sure I will enjoy this book. The next book that I got was The Summer I Turned Pretty. Obviously, there is a TV show of this. I watched it last year when it came out. Season 2, I think, is coming out soon enough. But it's quite a short book and the words are quite big, so I think I should read it fairly quickly. And I'll probably continue on to the rest of the series, which will be a little bit of a summer read for me. But I really enjoyed the TV show and I loved the characters, and I've never actually read a Jenny Han book, but I'm pretty sure they're meant to be very good. So this should be just an easy, quick read for me, especially since I'm kind of already familiar with the characters and the storyline, I guess, because I'm sure season 1 is based off of this book and then season 2 will be the second book and so on and so forth. But yeah, I really enjoyed that show, so I should really enjoy this book. Okay, so the last book that I got today was Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I really struggled to find Lynn Painter books in the bookshops near me. I do not know why she seems to just not be in any of the shops near me, because her books are fairly popular, so I don't really know what was happening there. But I found this one today. I've been looking for it for, not even kidding, over a month, and I finally found it. So I was, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need to get it right now. I was actually already debating like putting some of the books back, because I was like, I'm spending too much money in here and my TBR, like physical TBR, is just growing and growing. But I was like, do you know what, you never see this book, and it's one that I've been wanting to read for quite a while. I say quite a while, probably like a month. I've really been wanting to read it. I've heard great things about this book, so I was like, I might as well just get the book, because I'm sure I will enjoy it. I know Hayley Pham speaks really highly of Lynn Painter books. She seems to really love them, and I feel like I like a lot of the same books as her, so I should like this book, and hopefully it'll live up to the hype that I've set for myself after the absolute mission I have been on to find it. But I finally did, so I got that one today. Anyway, I guess this video can kind of double as a summer TBR for me, because those are pretty much the books that I will be reading this summer, along with Malibu Rising, which was in my last book haul video, and some other books, I'm sure. But I'm really excited to read all of these books. I'm excited to finish A Court of Wings and Ruin, which I'm going to do just now. I don't have that much left, to be honest. I should finish it in the next hour or so. That might be overestimating my speed of reading, but either way, I will be getting it done today. I'm determined to finish it today. Okay, so it's been a couple hours since the last clip. I just finished A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I have to say, I think that was my favourite out of the series so far. I know everyone says that the second one is their favourite, but I think the third one was my favourite. I'm giving that book 5 stars. I literally was not bored for one bit of it. I loved the storyline. It was just spectacular, and I feel like it wraps things up really well. I know there's more to come in this series, like there's other books as well, but that perfection, I loved it so much. A lot of people say they find that one boring, but I didn't find it boring at all. I really enjoyed that one. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. Hopefully you enjoyed the little book haul, and I don't even know if I can call that a reading vlog because it lasted about 20 seconds, but either way, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.